Welcome to Behind the Badge, sponsored by Snowdrop Personalised Products here at Studio 90. We've got a special edition today with our friends from FC United ahead of today's big game. I'd like to welcome Simon and Paul to the show. How are you, boys?
All good, thank you.
Good. Yeah, it's a good day for the football, isn't it? So just to kick off, guys, you just want to let us know what you do for the clubs?
Stafford. Staff. So I'm one of the board members at FC United, so we've got a sort of 100% elected board, so sort of 2.5 years since elected, was re-elected last year, so yeah, I look after a lot of our marketing and communication.
Yeah.
It's looking after the membership.
So?
Likewise, came on the board same time as Paul, so nearly 2.5 years ago now. Like you say, we've all got different roles on the board. I'm board lead for football, so I probably work with Nick quite closely on that because it's such a big job overall is football, but I'm kind of leading in that area.
So in terms of, if you were to go up, are you in a great position for it? Are you ready for it?
Yeah, we've obviously been looking at it and planning, and Mark's done a lot of work behind the scenes already, thinking about next year, whether we're still in the NPL or in the National League North, So, yeah, I think we'll be in a fairly good position to do it, but yeah, you just don't know how it will.
Yeah, we had like a board day on Thursday there. We took the day looking at planning for next year, and it's like, look, the plan is we'll be in this division there, but then there is that in the background there.
Yeah.
But we've got to have something.
You've got to have a plan A and a plan B, I suppose, haven't you, when you're in this position?
It's even stuff like you're planning what season tickets and ticket price. If you go up, there's more. You get an extra couple of games and.
Yeah. What costs as well go up, don't they, as well?
Travel goes up.
And your wage budget's going to go. Yeah. Because you're going to have to try and strengthen your squad.
So some of the trips in that division are just
like crazy, King's Lynn and places like that.
Telling someone the story the other day. It was last year. I've got a family near Cambridge. We stayed in a hotel near there. Came down to Brest. There was this football team at 9 o'clock. It was Scarborough Athletic. Got chatting to them, and they were going to Needham Market, which is like Ipswich.
Yeah.
They had to travel down the night before
in the National League North.
Wow. We played Lowestoft, didn't we, last time we were there? I remember going down. Those are the ones you have to go for the weekend, more or less.
Yeah. Oh, what a shame.
I know you guys like Whitby, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Love it,
yeah,
we're there at Easter this time.
It's great.
We showed the weather wasn't great this year.
Weather wasn't great, but we took over 100 with us, and most people stayed up for the weekend, and we've got a good relationship with Whitby, like we have with you guys, and they welcomed us to their clubhouse on the Friday night, and we had a few beers, and then the weekend just turns into carnage, and you sort of take over the little seaside town. Yeah. It did for me. Yeah, went a bit heavy.
But we did it schoolboy error, innit?
Yeah,
went heavy on the Friday night.
Always the same. Always the same.
What you're saying about this league again, though, everybody's so welcoming. The hospitality we receive,
it's great, isn't it?
I think that's what it's about. I think that's what
you can have your rivalries, but it's not.
We're all trying to do the same things, aren't we? So it's actually nice to have a beer and something to eat with fellow directors and talk about the same shit that we're all having to deal with. It's like makes you feel a bit better about yourself that we're not just.
Saying, so this is always a little bit of a fun one. Who does the best food?
Well, do you know?
There's a few that are really good.
Food's always good at your place. I tell you where they're not in the league anymore, but when we went to Bradford Park Avenue, the curry was really good.
That was really good.
Gainsborough as well. They always do.
Gainsborough,
the homemade pies and stuff like that.
Yeah, the other one we lost, Blythe Spartans. They were great.
Oh, we had the fish and chips. They were bang on. Yeah,
we relegated them that day, didn't we? We went up there.
I wasn't happy.
Yeah, so
we went at the fish and chips and relegated.
Yeah, felt a bit guilty.
We ended up with that one midweek on the Tuesday night, so there's like fish and chips at like 10 o'clock at night, and I think we got back to Manchester about 2:30 in the morning.
Well, we made a weekend of that, didn't we? I had a house up there, and we went up for the weekend. It was a cracking weekend.
It was
really good.
Well, there's the people go out the way, don't they, to make you feel welcome, and you can't knock it. And
I always have a big say for guys. They make a special cake for us. It's homemade cake. And the other year, I think it was a gin and tonic cake, and I came out half time, I had flour all around my mouth, and
10 minutes on the road from you as well. It's
getting a taxi to guys this time, having a few beers. So.
Where did we go when?
Well, we went to think, didn't we? There was a couple who used to do the catering at this club, and then they weren't doing it anymore. But they came to the ground and she brought us a cake because she went, I'm not working here anymore, and she brought us a cake and stuff like that. It's like You know,
she came to one of our cup games, didn't she?
Yeah,
we were playing someone else that was like down the road from him, and I think it was in the FA Trophy that.
Yeah.
FA Trophy. She came down to see us, and basically we got beat by a team that we so we were all fuming, but sat eating cake to be polite. And like
I said, so many good people behind the scenes at all these clubs, you know, and they all open their arms to you, and welcome you in, don't you? And
let's say it's not just what's going on the pitch. That's a lot of people's escape. It's their life, isn't it? Coming down and being part of it, and that's what makes non-league special. I think
as because you're constantly on it, and you're constantly fucking working to keep the club going, and all the mivers that you have, you forget how much it means to people around it. You know, like supporters and families connected to it, and you do sometimes get a bit of a wake up call when someone says something to you, and you think, oh, it meant so much to my dad, you know, he's passed away, and all, and you're thinking, it's more than just our little world that we live in as a board. It's so much bigger, and
for a lot of fans as well, like it's all they've got.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I suppose, like, when you get to, you know, the facilities that you guys got, it's like being a bit more professionalised, so to speak, but to keep that sort of volunteer base and keep that feeling around it, you know, as you inevitably as you go further up and you get bigger, that becomes harder to do, doesn't it? But obviously you've been able to keep that, you know, going really, really well.
When you talk about FC United, for me, it is the proper people of Manchester United that have created that. Do you know, like the Glazer thing and all the rest of it? But it's the people who have connected and gone together and gone, we're going to create something special on our own, and it holds the values that we all think are football, and that's why I've got like big things like towards FC United, because I think it is right and proper what you've done, and you know, Premier League and the costs for supporters to go, and you know, all the things that we all talk about probably weekly about it, having a reality of that you can have another club that does it in the non-league that is your club down the road, that holds the values that Manchester United were built on. So I think it's a really sort of good thing that you've done, and I think it's probably one of the best clubs in the league. Well, up there definitely one of the best clubs and best ranked club. So we love coming over to you, and that's why you're the first guest on our podcast.
We had a group come over last month from Detroit, so they're like the United supporters club in Detroit. I know one of the lads from over here lives over there now, and he brought like 8 of them, and United were playing on the Sunday. And we want to come down to you. So they did the match ball sponsorship, but so again, you know, the behind the scenes and the meeting like Dan Atherton after the match and stuff, and getting selfies. For some of them, it was the first time they'd gone to Old Trafford, but you know, they were messaging afterwards going, "Look, we love going to Old Trafford, but we had a much better overall day." It's like, and that's not just us, you know. That'll be, you know, someone coming to you on a Saturday or wherever there. It's giving people that experience. That's why non-league is growing, because people want something.
People want it. You know, we've got quite a number of our lounge members and stuff who've been United season ticket holders, Liverpool, whoever, and they've just gone, do you know what? I'm giving it up. I'm not paying that sort of money anymore. I'd rather be in that lounge on a Saturday. You can have a pint while you're watching the game. The atmosphere's good. You feel part of it. You're involved. And, you know, we've got a new guy who's just recently joined, who had a couple of season tickets at Everton, and he's done the first season in the new ground, and he's like, do you know what? I'm backing at Rylands. So it is growing, and it is something that it's, I don't know, just something a bit more special, I think, than being a number at a Premier League game.
People want something different, and it's that you seem like there's a lot of stuff, isn't there, of, oh, well, you know, how do we make it more professional? You know, how do we make it feel more like? It's like, well, that's not what people are coming to it for. They're coming because they've had enough of.
That's absolutely right.
What
there's a big saying, isn't there? You know, football without fans is nothing. You know, we saw it during COVID. You know how it was sanitised, wasn't it? You know, and that's what we need to remember. You know, you look at the Premier League, fans are just being chastised, aren't they? You know how difficult it is to even pass on a ticket to your mates now. You know,
it's a joke, isn't it?
You know, it's happening at Old Trafford. You know, City, Liverpool.
Yeah, they're all doing it.
You know, these really, really good, loyal, long-term local fans as well. They're being pushed out,
priced out of it, aren't they?
Tourists, you know, because a football club can make £300 off of a tourist coming to 1 or 2 games a season, whereas the normal match-going fan will buy the season ticket, probably won't buy a shirt or anything, go to the pub, turn up at 5 to 3, and just not, you know, it's all about money-making, isn't it?
Do you think that's because of I get the business side of it, but do you think there's a disconnect from owners of clubs? Like you were saying before, like you're a fan, and you love football, and that's what got you involved in FC United. Do you think that's the gap that's missing in the Premier League, that the owners are so detached from are they interested in football? Are they proper football people? Do you know what I mean? You sort of question it.
Greed, isn't
it?
You know,
a lot of them though, Mark. They're not even from. They don't even live in the country. They don't even go to the game. Some of them, they're not brought up with our football league pyramid and how that's been. They've just come in from America or wherever it is.
They don't even get it, do they?
And that disconnect's there from day one in a lot of.
You look at like a Jim Ratcliffe, when you come into United, they gives us sort of, I'm from Failsworth, North Manchester and all this, and then it's like you're saying that, but what are you actually doing?
Comes
what
back to that,
what are your actions rather than your words?
Yeah.
Business head kicks in probably, doesn't it? And he's going well. But does that just destroy? What was the club that changed the colours? Were they called the Blue? No.
Cardiff.
Were they the Blue Jays or something?
Bluebirds, and they became the Red Dragons or something.
How can you do that?
That's like 100 odd years of history.
Yeah.
And you've just walked in and gone,
no, I don't like that kit.
That shows how much sort of a disconnect you've got with your supporters and the local community.
Don't understand how tribal it is and how deep rooted it is to come in and just go, we're not going to play in blue anymore, we're going to play in red.
And even Milton Keynes, MK Dons, they actually stole a club, didn't they, from Wimbledon and the history, And
I think with a lot of, particularly with American owners, over in America, it's all franchises, isn't it? And they can pick them up and move them to different states and all that kind of stuff. But that's just not how we do it.
It's not how English football's been. It's about the history. It's about the culture of like what we all like go to the pub for. And you talk about on a Friday night about the big game tomorrow, and then it's like, well, I can't go to the big game. I can't get into my own club's game because I'm priced out of it, and it's sold to like loads of people that will go for that one game, and then you'll never see them again because they bought all the stuff from the shop. They've had the day out, and then next week it'll be another set of fans that are pricing you out, but they'll come for another day out. And it's like, where's the loyalty to the supporters that have been there for 40, 50, whatever years? Grandad's going and been there for whatever year he started going. And you're thinking, where's that?
There's a big bit of it is that longevity of clubs because, even down at this level, you're seeing clubs spending big money there trying to get success, risking the club's future. It's like, well, what good is that? You go and win a trophy, and then in 5 years' time, your club goes bust, and you've got families who've been watching this club for 50 years.
Yeah.
What about the next 50 years?
There is a huge responsibility on owners, like at our level, to keep the club. And you have to make tough decisions sometimes, and people from the outside probably won't understand why you've made that decision. Yeah. But it is to keep the club sustainable. And we could all go in and go, right, we're just going to throw it all in. Let's go for promotion. And you're definitely coming down the year after because you've spent your budget for the year after. Yeah. And in reality,
I think that's a big worry at the moment. Certainly we're seeing it, in terms of there's a lot of people out there, clubs that are splashing the cash, okay, for the dream, to move up. But what happens if they pull their money out? That club will just
panic.
Go.
You've seen it happen, haven't you?
It's happened a lot recently, hasn't it? I think a few have gone in the last 2 years, probably, out of our league.
Yeah. Sustainable's the key word there.
It is, and it's getting tough. Like, it's a tough ask to get a football club that you're never going to make. A football club, I'll be very surprised if a football club's in profit, if I'm honest. But it'd be nice to see clubs being in profit, but I can't see it happening because there's always something.
You've seen some of it, you look at it for like Kieran Maguire, the price of football there. He's, a lot of his stuff has been focused on professional football, but more and more he's digging into club.
He raised about Radcliffe.
Radcliffe,
I saw that. Yeah.
Look. I mean, we're a team short in the league this year, aren't we? Because of what happened with Widnes.
They're back next year, aren't they? Thank God. That's a good thing to happen.
But that again, long, well-established club like that, and at one point they were looking like they were gone for good.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's a Phoenix club, isn't it? So but it's a shame that there's not more support, and I think when you start questioning and looking at things that could probably benefit clubs a bit more, I think there's a big disjoint in the running of certain places that don't necessarily benefit the clubs. I think it's done for other people to benefit from, when really without the clubs none of that exists, and without all of us people working hard to keep these clubs going, there's a definite issue when clubs aren't getting listened to and clubs aren't getting to get their voices heard, because we do it day in, day out, and not every club's the same. Not every club's got the same sort of structure behind it. But I think when you go into and you're speaking to clubs every week, which we all do because we travel everywhere,
and they're all saying the same thing.
And they're all saying the same thing, how disjointed they feel it is. They feel like they're not listened to. And I think that goes all the way up to the FA, if I'm honest. I think it just doesn't just go like locally to us. It goes all the way through the system, that there is genuine concern within football about where it's going and how the prices are going to actually force us not to be fielding the teams that you want to
put out
put out there.
It starts from the FA, doesn't it?
It starts from the FA. But how disjointed is the FA from non-league football? Because you don't seem to be a priority. I can certainly say that I feel like from our local FA, I'm really
bit of an
sort of
afterthought
miffed with it.
Yeah.
I mean, the FA has been totally sidelined by the Premier League. There's Premier League who got shots. Look at it, the FA Cup replays thing, and then it turns out there's this National League Cup that they're launching there, which is £1 million in the Premier League. That does nothing for FC United, does nothing for Warrington Rylands or anyone at this level.
And if you do want to go up or you want to be ambitious, you're actually getting punished for doing well because you're not getting anything for going up. You're not getting any additional support, but your costs go through the roof.
It's sort of, but all that'll happen then is leagues become really not competitive. Because everyone's going, I don't want to win it. You win it, you take all the problems, you have it.
We're not saying that today, by the way.
That's the reality of it.
It's been a thing in like the Northern Counties for years, hasn't it? Because you've got all these like kind of like big non-league powerhouse clubs around Newcastle and that kind of area, and for years, a lot of them are, win the league, but I don't want to go up because of having to travel down to Manchester and London.
It all comes down to cost, doesn't it? But and like you say, though, people can come in and spend big money, but how long until they get bored and walk away from it? And it's not an easy task then to recover the club and get it back, and then that's when you see them drop out of the leagues and they have to start again. Big clubs, Bury's a massive club, and it's happened to them, and they're flying now, which is good to see, and their supporters have got the ground back, but that was a battle for him. It can turn really sour really quickly, can't it?
We saw, like we mentioned before, Blythe, because we went up there and our game had originally been postponed. It was when they had that one where they basically weren't allowed to play 2 games. And we went up there and we were talking, to their guys who'd come in and taken over, local businessmen there, and they said, we're going to struggle to make the end of the season. Fortunately they have, but they've, they went down and now they're trying to rebuild. And look, they were very
realistic.
History
they
were
dead back. They've got a massive history and they're like a really good.
Met Peter Beardsley that day, didn't we?
We did.
I think at this level though, there needs to be a bit more scrutiny on clubs again. And what they're starting to do now in terms of licensing. Like you say, looking at what clubs are doing. I mean, certainly financial fair play should come into it as well.
I think I probably will. I think there's a definite sort of they're on about this like people auditing everyone and keeping it, and then like a committee that runs above it and keeps an eye on everything. And I sort of get it, but then the people that are looking at it, they've got to have they can't glass houses and all that. They've got to be squeaky clean and they've got to be running it the right way. So there's a definite door that should be pushed open to discuss that. But I think it's got to come from the clubs. I think the clubs need to put people in place that protect all clubs, and not a system that I think we've got at the minute where the clubs are sort of the afterthought. I also think at this level it's quite hard to do the scouting stuff as well. I think getting out, because obviously you're relying on your management and like whoever you've got around the club to go and look at players and see what you think.
You're playing at the same time.
You're playing and you're training and all that. So, and it's it is part time. So it is hard.
This year we've appointed a scout, so it covers the northwest region, and he's basically put a list together for Mark. Mark knows him and trusts him, so
works through it.
If we need a player in a certain position, we've almost got a ready-made list to go and do it. But we're starting to look again, like for the future. Do we need to expand our scouting network? Yorkshire, so Huddersfield, Halifax, even Sheffield isn't too far away from Manchester.
Yeah, you've got a good spot there.
We need to get some more players from there, and go for that. So
he's not coming today, the scout, is he? We don't want any of our names on there.
We don't put his name on the gate. He's not coming in. But that's the thing, though. But if you've got a good relationship with clubs, you can pick up the phone.
There's that new FIFA system though you can go on to and
check everyone.
Yeah, and certain clubs will get a percentage back of their payment, the payment through,
right?
Depending on
is
how
that like
long
a global system.
Yeah, because we had a guy the other week. Probably 2 months ago now, that was playing in I don't know if it's in Dubai or something. He was playing, and we got just a random sort of email going, "You're entitled to this." And we got some money back. I was like,
love them emails.
I can't remember. I didn't even know the player. I was like, did he play for us? Are you sure he actually played for us? 'Cause I don't remember him.
Sure, it wasn't one of these emails where they say,
he's a
just
prince.
gives you
Yeah,
bank details.
Give you somewhere.
Yeah, all we wanted was our bank details and our PIN.
I'd say they didn't check it, so we probably got no money in. So we've probably just been absolutely fleeced.
Brilliant.
So looking forward to that. A few beers.
Yeah.
We've got a guest from the local Curry Hunger Mars.
Oh, you get
Yeah,
stopped
yeah.
in today.
Yeah, you
He's
get
doing
fed
our
from an
food
Indian
today,
restaurant today, yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
coming in doing all our lounge food. As
Who needs Bradford Park Avenue?
Yeah, we're
Hey,
taking
we best
the
get on the
mantle.
rankings now.
Like I say, I've got a league table. Not just
we-
the,
we will be in the playoffs.
We might be up there, yeah. We might be up
But
there.
yeah, so he's coming in. He's a good guy. We spend
Yeah.
a lot of time in his restaurant. To be
Yeah.
fair, usually get,
Trust me, you were nowhere near the bottom of the rankings.
Yeah,
anyway.
well, that's
There's
good,
some,
that's
there's some
good.
bad ones.
like, yeah, he's in today, isn't he?
Yeah,
Kendra.
no, it's going to be good and big crowd. Lounge is packed as well,
Yeah,
so
packed out today.
hopefully we get entertained on the pitch
Sun's
as
out,
well.
doors are open. We can all get
Away we
drunk on the
go.
balcony.
Absolutely.
Watch a game of footy. What
No.
more do you want for a Saturday afternoon?
But yeah, thanks for coming in,
Yeah,
guys.
thank
We
you,
really
really
appreciate
appreciate
it.
See ya.
Sorry, Andy didn't get breakfast. He was meant to order breakfast.
Oh, biscuits there.
Yeah, you got
He
biscuits.
stole them off Shan next door. I seen him going. But yeah, thank you very much. And
Yeah,
we've got
cheers,
you a mug each. So from Snowdrop products.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can take that back with you. Or take it to the game today and drink it and drink your beer. Drink
Drink
Guinness
your
out
Guinness
of
out
the
of
cup.
that. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, thank you
Yeah,
again.
thanks for
No, thanks again, guys.
Cheers for having us.
And
Cheers.
thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back next month for the next episode.